Hello one and all, and welcome to YouTuber Review, a show where we go through some of the biggest names in YouTube and analyze them for their quality of content, the current status of their channels, and the personalities they put behind it, while at the same time giving them a minor helping of criticism, but only as long as you spell minor like this. On our last episode, the Mighty Wheel selection chose none other than AKindAleWar, a person who uses an animated pint of whatever you fancy to make commentary videos. And I know what a lot of you are about to ask. Wait a minute, Whiplash, didn't you say that in the last episode you weren't gonna do another animator? What are you, a fucking hypocrite? Well, yeah, but that's besides the point. AKindAleWar's videos are classified by comedy, satire, commentary, fucking everything. They just have a little bit of animation thrown into it. But before I explain too much in just the introduction, let's get right into it. AKindAleWar, according to his About page, has been on YouTube for about 2 years, and he lives in Australia. He then also gives a very long description of what AKindAleWar is, so pause this if you want to learn stuff. Though really his username comes from a rearrangement of his actual name, Aiden Walker. It's true, he did it in a Q&A, look it up. And over those 2 years on YouTube, he's gained one of the smaller followings we've seen so far. Now before you say, oh, he has a small fan base, that must mean he's a piece of shit. Please hold your opinions, you need to see his videos first because I believe you might be genuinely surprised. So let's just take a look at the first video I was able to find on his channel, although he has done gameplay videos in the past, A Kind Word on Duke Nukem.
So I was playing this game the other day, and that game was Duke Nukem Forever, and it was shit. The end. Oh, come on, what more do you want? I'm pretty sure even those who were scrotum sack spelunkers back in the late 90s would be familiar with this legendary fable.
Now, before you go back to the shit comments, keep in mind this was his first video of this style. Let's take a look at his newest video, which for some reason was done on Jacob Sartorius to see how he's improved.
Yeah, this Jacob chap's a bit of a dead meme at this point, but I'm pretty sure the hatred is still there for a very good reason. But when I realize as I grow up is that it's just a hit or miss. Are you fucking kidding me? You seriously trying to give me life advice? Your balls haven't even dropped!
And holy crap, oh my god, there is a major improvement there. And it's not just on one front, it's on all of them. He has a much livelier voice, his animations are much better, he has a much better microphone, and everything just flows together perfectly. I mean, it's natural for YouTubers to improve over time, but come on man, chill it down a little bit, you're making the rest of us look bad. But alright, now that we've seen his improvement over time, what type of content has he produced over that time? Well, we have game reviews, game overviews, yes there is a difference, his opinion on other channels, self-promotion, his opinions on YouTube as a whole, his opinions on fan bases, and also his opinions on social media. And for no other reason than why not, let's take a look at his videos on other YouTubers.
It said that, when naming something, it should be a name that can be worked naturally into a conversation. And it certainly doesn't help to have a name that sounds like you're trying to change the topic of said conversation. This is advice that the subject of today clearly didn't listen to. Hey mate, what's your favourite YouTube channel? I hate everything! Yeah mate, that's fairly self-evident from the fact you just burnt my house down.
Cause I'm telling you, Tita, I got the heater. I'm about to take my Peter and stick it in your vajayjay.
But scrap your own dick and dance.
What?
Yeah, no, when he takes a look at a lot of YouTubers, he basically rips them a new one. Unless you're I Hate Everything, he was nice to him. And also Tear of Grace. Wait, I'm actually noticing a pattern here. Oh yeah, British people. Now there's something else I haven't mentioned about AKindAleWar yet. And that is the giant elephant in the room. If there was a filter on his mouth, it would have been ripped apart several times by now because he does not censor what he says. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. But if you are one to get triggered because Starbucks, I don't know, changed the color of their cups, this channel may not be for you.
You are the chosen undead. You're off to do things and the stuff in the land of Lordran, a dead and decrepit kingdom that is as bleak as a cancer ward in the middle of Detroit.
But if that stuff doesn't offend you, congratulations on not being part of the vocal minority. And if you like him and don't think he's done enough on his own channel, well, he's done stuff on other people's channels as well, including Pyrocynical. Yeah, I know, another brick, get over it.
I've brought along with me today the YouTube sensation AKindAleWar.
And for people who really enjoy his content, he also has set up a sponsor and also a Patreon to donate to. But I think at this point we've seen just enough to make a judgment on AKindAleWar and his channel, so let's just get right into it. So for those of you who aren't aware, we have 4 ways we rate channels on this show. We have subscribe, check them out, maybe watch one of their videos, or avoid them at all costs. So where does AKindAleWar fit into this system? Well, if you're someone who doesn't easily get offended by stuff, he easily gets a subscribe. But if you are on the fence about some controversial kind of stuff, I would have to say check them out. Really, it's up to you, it can go either way. If you want videos that are well written and well put together, then definitely check him out. You know, don't get mad if he says anything that might be controversial that you may not agree with. Because honestly, somewhere along his videos it's bound to happen. You can't be shocked, you have to accept it. It is what it is. He's meant for a much older demographic, and it's not at all a family-friendly show. And if you end up really liking him and enjoying his content, well, donate to his Patreon as well. He has one set up and he needs a new computer so he can continue making videos. Or you could just check out his streams that he does every now and again. Those are good. But that being said, it is once again time to spin the wheel of selection. Wait, no, stop it. What is this? Another challenger has come forward. And that person just so happens to be, it's Alex Clark. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have the entire animation squad here, aren't I? So that being said, keep an eye out for this review next week. Thank you everyone so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. And if you really enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button. Now, if you don't want to check out either any more of my content or any of AKindAleWar's content, I don't know why you wouldn't, well, we have another option for you. Go and check out Soren. He's a YouTuber with only 1,000 subs, you know. He's really small. He deserves a lot more, so please go check him out as well. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed again. I will see you on the next one. Whiplash, as always, signing out.